A spotted hyena. They spotted a spotted hyena in Egypt. I don't know how to say that when spotted is the name of the hyena. If the hyena is spotted, but it's also spotted, meaning has dots on it, this is just a confusing story, folks, and I'm very sorry to have to try and bring you this news. I hope it's said on the lamestream media a bunch today so they can have fun with it, you know? It's always fun when the news anchors get to say spotted hyena spotted in Egypt. That's like the highlight of their day when they get to make a little crack like that somebody else wrote for them. And they're like, ooh, this will be fun. We'll make people laugh over their TV dinners. Yeah, spotted hyena in Egypt. What does that mean? Well, from what Newsweek says, and again, I was trying to read the article and it kept just popping up to the point where it glitched and I had to close the site. Like, Jesus, even the internet's not working. But this spotted hyena in Egypt hasn't been seen there. What they say, again, I don't know who's a hyenaologist, but they say hyenas haven't been in Egypt in over 5,000 years. And I say, how do we know that? Are hyenas in the hieroglyphs? Is there a book from 5,000 years ago where they were like, these damn hyenas keep knocking over my trash cans? How do we know that hyenas haven't been in Egypt in 5,000 years? I get it if you said 2,000 years. And you were like, the Bible mentions a hyena in Egypt when Jesus was on his way coming back out of the desert. But 5,000 years? That's like a billion years before God was born. You know, what was it, a dinosaur hyena? How do we know? How do we know that hyenas were even in Egypt? We don't. And unfortunately, I don't have Encyclopedia Britannica anymore. So this one we're going to have to kind of figure out on our own, folks. But what I can tell you is the Newsweek article, before it started glitching, giving me 5 million pop-ups. And I was just like, Jesus, what do you want me to do? It's just like all the billionaires and corporations. I'm like, what do you guys want? Do you just want all the money? Like, take all the money. Take all of the money. Like, what are you going to do once you have all the money? Like, once you have all the money, what is the point? Like, is there a place that you're really trying to get to and you, like, don't have enough money yet? Like, what is the end game here, as Doctor Strange once said? And where the fuck are the Avengers? Are we outside of a minute? Welcome to whoever's here. Spotted hyenas spotted in Egypt. And what the Newsweek article said before it kept giving me so many pop-ups about JFK declassification and JFK's grandson being upset about it. And I was like, who cares? I don't want to read that. I want to read about hyenas, you know, before every animal is extinct. But it said that Egypt has been getting more rain, more plant life. Thus, hyenas are going up there because where the plant life is, the prey is. And where the prey is, the hyenas need to be. Jahamas. Hello. So, you know what? Koo the Freestyler. We got family. We got some of the community, my community here on YouTube. Some of them are out in Egypt. Koo, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing good. Please chime in, because I know you're in Egypt, because you taught me how much a Big Mac is in Egyptian money, and I forget what it's called. Again, my apologies. I got the long-term memory loss, not the short-term. But if you're in Egypt, are you seeing hyenas? Like, was there one hyena? This article from Newsweek down there, Adopt Me Player. Hello to Adopt Me. Shout out Roblox. But listen, if you're in Egypt, are you seeing roving gangs of hyenas? Like, this Newsweek article, not only did it glitch out and give me a million pop-ups and try to feed me into another story, but it didn't go too deep into detail. So I don't know if I gotta, like, tweet at David Attenborough. Davin, is his name Davin? David. I wish people would just call Dave's Davin. Just for no other reason than Dave and Buster's. I believe that was the full name of the co-founder. His name was Davin Buster. And they were like, let's just name it after you, Davin. And he was like, good golly, okay. I love whack-a-mole. You seem like a chill dude. Logan Riggs. That's funny, because that's a comment I've heard before. I think it's how I dress. I am not chill. I am very angry. that the hyenas are going back to Egypt. If you didn't see this in the news, no wonder. Lamestream Media doesn't want to share this with you. They're trying to hide it from you, but I'm bringing it to you here. So please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I go live every weekday, and I'm bringing you stuff like this. The hyenas are returning to Egypt. They say hyenas haven't been in Egypt in 5,000 years. What does that mean for humanity? Okay, let's break this down. Let's think endgame. Doctor Strange, thank you for that lexicon. It can't be good, you know? Last I knew, Egypt was very dry, not too partial to many animals. But now if the hyenas are finding respite and prey in Egypt, Earth is fucked. Earth is fucked. Fair enough. Logan Riggs, I do appreciate that comment, though. I appreciate that. But I don't know why everyone says you seem like a chill dude. I guess it's because I joke through the pain. I think that's it. Because I'm sarcastic through all of the pain, through the hurt. Through the hurt. Oh. But the hyenas are coming back to Egypt. And we do have some other community here. Hey, Rob, what's up? Just started my MMA journey with Jim. Oh, what's up, Tarush? That's awesome. I used to do, not so much, well, I guess MMA. It was jiu-jitsu in a boxing club. I just love boxing. I stopped doing the jiu-jitsu. Though jiu-jitsu is amazing. My kids love it. I liked boxing. Even though I would have to get in the ring with this dude who was like, he must have been like 6'7", like 300 pounds. And he would hit you so hard, I would see green. I was like, this can't be healthy. Like, I didn't see black. I didn't see red. I saw green. Dude's gloves were not green. Huge dude. My God. And it hurt. It fucking hurt. And then at one point I had to go to the doctors and they were like, you fractured your, I forget what it's called. They were like, you should stop getting hit by that guy. I think everybody does that though. Yeah, Logan. Logan, what kind of music do you listen to? With a name like Logan Riggs, I would imagine you have an interesting playlist. Sorry to profile you on your name, but I don't know why that came to me. But that's awesome, Tarush. Good to see. I wish Koo is part of the community. I wish you would stop by or at least comment on this later, Koo, because I know you're out in Egypt, and I'm wondering if it's making news in Egypt that the hyenas are returning after 5,000 years, which, Jesus, pretty sure 5,000 years goes back to an ice age at least, maybe. The time of the dinosaurs where the great pharaohs and Cleopatra rode the stegosauruses into the pyramids. I mean, that's how the pyramids were built, folks. I know everyone wants to say it was aliens and all this, but it's like maybe our timeline was wrong and they were just using brontosauruses, which, by the way, isn't even a dinosaur anymore. Who qualifies that? Using brachiosauruses. Because when I was growing up, we had brontosauruses. You might have heard the word, but apparently they were like, no, we fucked up. It's brachiosaurus. Whatever. Apatosaurus. Maybe they were just using dinosaurs, you know? You get a nice triceratops in there to haul some stones. You build those pyramids real quick. I don't know. I'm just throwing out theories. Don't nobody get mad. I don't want to upset the paleontologists. Jesus, I respect what you do, okay? But again, nobody really knows. Like, nobody was there, and the best guess we have is science. And as far as I know, everyone denies science now. So why are we denying it with like serious stuff? Why can't we just have fun with it and be like, the dinosaurs built? That's why I'm going to retitle this. The dinosaurs built the pyramids, you jerks. If we can have NBA players who made it to that caliber thinking the earth is flat, I can say the dinosaurs built the pyramids. Of course, I'm kind of being facetious, but you know what I mean. Like, we can do that. We're allowed to. This is like the last bastion of free speech we have. We could just claim that the dinosaurs built the pyramids. My God, heavy metal. All right, any punk? Any punk, Logan? I don't know why. Your name rings of like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, I play in a punk band. We're so punk we don't even play at bars. We play outside of car washes and rally against the man. That's cool though, heavy metal. I like some heavy metal. I hate Metallica though. Metallica, just as a human, they're scumbags. Yeah, the hyenas are back in Egypt, folks. What this means for humanity, it's too early to tell. But I'll just say this. my friends out in Egypt, watch your back. I don't know if they're going through people's trash cans. I don't know if they're just hunting regular. I don't know if they're colliding with civilization. I don't know, But I know Newsweek is telling us that the hyenas are back in Egypt after 5,000 years. Which, that's weird. Hyenas are 5,000 years old. Good for them. They're doing something right. They eat bones, though. Their poop is white. I watched that on a show. The guy was like, this is hyena poop. It's white because they chew up bones. And I was like, any poop that dries out is probably going to turn white. But no, not really. I'm more into like Avenged Sevenfold, Beast in Black, Trivium, Parkway Drive. Avenged has some good stuff. Trivium, I know that name. I couldn't tell you a song. Cool. That's cool. Any Kill Switch Engage? I love Kill Switch Engage. Lamb of God lead singer. What's his name? I don't know if you listen to Lamb of God. He's from Massachusetts. He has an interesting book that I didn't read totally because he went to prison in Europe, I think it was. And he just came out against Trump and all them, which I'm like, and Michael Stipe just came out and said, Michael Stipe, lead singer REM, which I was like, good on you, man, keeping Kurt Cobain's spirit alive. He said, like, delete the Meta Facebook app. I refuse all this rebranding. Twitter, Facebook, just call it what it is. You notice how MySpace is still just MySpace? They're not trying to rebrand it to some neo-Nazi, whatever. Yeah. We need more of that. By the way, egg prices, if you read Kill Switch Engage, has some good stuff. They have a couple of their songs. I got to see them a few times. Once was Slipknot. Which Slipknot is kind of silly to me. I like some of their songs. Some of their stuff is real good. I remember when it came out on the radio. I was working on radio. But some of their people just aren't serious people, I don't think. Wearing masks and all. I don't know. Whatever. To each their own. To each their own. That's why it's the land of the free. If you want to get up and be rebellious with a mask on, you do it. You go, girl. You get up on that stage and sing about how angry you are coming out of Ohio or Iowa or Idaho, whatever. I don't know. I'd be mad too, being like, I think there's an ocean, but nobody can really tell. We've never been there. We have lakes. Is that an ocean? Female hyenas have it so bad, to be honest. Yo, there is a show that I saw on YouTube about this traveling gang in Africa, and they had hyenas on leashes, and they would like I don't want to say a gang, but they were like, I forget what they did. Was it a traveling circus? I want to say it was more like a traveling circus, and they would ride into town with all these like the big five of the animals, and they had hyenas like on these leashes, and they would bring them around and do shows for people. And I thought, that is I hate to say it's cool, but like, goddamn, I respect and love the hyena, so I'd never want to captive it. I was gonna say captivated, but man, seeing a hyena on a leash, I was like, yo, all those pitbull people are gonna bow down. They're crossing this to the other side of the street. All the people are like, my pitbull's friendly. It plays with children, and you're like, all right, how long did you train it? Okay, that's what I ask. Because when I got my Akita, I took 2 weeks off. I put in vacation time to work with my Akita. I was like, if you're gonna have a dog like this, you got to put in the work. And it's really just training the people. But yeah, man, hyenas are wild. I love hyenas. And they're returning to Egypt. So again, people, what does this say? Is this one of the 7 signs? Is this one of the 4 horsemen? Is this one of the 5 hyena men? 4 horsemen's weak. They should be hyena men. If an apocalypse is coming, I want to see hyena men. Logan, I appreciate you hanging out this whole time while I'm rattling off nonsense. Oh, we're just having fun. It's Friday, okay? I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, whatever you're doing. Don't work hard, because nobody likes a hard worker. That's just the truth. Look at Elon Musk. He's tweeting all day, and everybody thinks he's like the greatest thing since Nazi bread. Don't ever try to tell me that guy works hard. If you think that guy works hard, if you think some of these people that claim to be entrepreneurs are working hard. Yo, go check their social media. How are you on social media that often? If I was on that often, I would have to cease doing everything else. I would have to have assistants and $1 billion to spend that much time on social media. I'm still in school right now, just super bored. Oh, good for you. What are you going to school for? Man, do not let anyone catch you. Technology is amazing, man. When we got bored in school, I started a rubber band with my buddy Dove. Shout out Dove. Hopefully you're still alive and well. I miss you. You're a great human. And we would capture rubber bands from all around the school, put them on the desk. And if you pulled it up, you could play it like a bass. Ba-doom, boom, goom, 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 goom. And now kids got phones in school. It's crazy. That's just wild. Inappropriate, but you know, what do I care? You got the tech. You can look it up. You can Google anything. Man, when I had to have an argument with the nuns about Jesus, and I was like, if Jesus was so nice, why are you so mean? I could have Googled the verses where he was like, love your enemies. I didn't know him at that time. But, you know, I was like, if you're going to try to face off with me, nun, you know, at least come at me like Jesus and turn the other cheek. Stop being so angry with me. Oh, sister. Did I have to have so many meetings with you after school? My parents. Oh, but I was young. I had an ego. Do good in high school, man. Find a subject. Here's my advice. Find a subject you love and immerse yourself in it. Go beyond what they teach you. I'm so proud of my daughter for doing that, because she'll come home. She'll be like, you know what they taught us today? This. And you know what they didn't include? This. And I'll be like, good. We need to get you to read some more books and read on your own. Hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell, please. I gained like 5 subscribers and I checked back and they were all gone. And I gotta say, my heart hurt a little bit. But my theory on subscribers is, if you're not here for the right reasons, don't be here, you know? If you need Ben Shapiro playing a tiny violin for himself all day long while he's complaining about gender fluidity, then go do that, you know? Go do that. If you need the fear tactics and you need to be told what to think, and you know, you need millionaires telling you what the working class, like, Ben Shapiro ain't been in a fucking grocery store in decades, okay, homie? All right, kid? Ben Shapiro ain't doing his own food shopping. I'm sorry. These people that want to tell you, you know, price of eggs, when they got a fucking chicken coop outside that somebody manages for them. You know, you're here for the wrong reasons. Be here because you want to be stimulated with conversation. And most of the time, it's going to come from a place where I want all my neighbors to do well. And if you don't know, I consider you a neighbor. Graduate in 4 months? Oh, senioritis. That's what you got right there. I remember senioritis. I had that. But you know what the great thing about the school I went to was, the one I graduated from, they had a program before you graduated where you had to do some kind of community service. My buddy went with the cops. I almost went, and I just was like, nah, I don't want to end up the subject of that internship. And I went and worked with kids, and it was the best time I had. And at first they put me in, I think it was the 5th grade, and I was helping kids with math, and I think I was fucking them up worse. So they were like, we're moving you to the kindergarten, and recess was awesome. And I had the most fun ever, and I got to help with the food pantry and work with kids and just, like, you know, just be there. And it was great. It was so inspiring, you know, when you get to have a little impact like that. So good on you graduating in 4 months. It took me 5 years. I dropped out, went back. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Now start thinking about what you want to do next. What's the game plan? Find something you love, pursue it. Okay, so hyenas back in Egypt. Again, the dinosaurs built the pyramids. I'm pretty sure I could say that on this platform. Who knows? Who knows what billionaire is going to get upset and be like, dinosaurs didn't build it, I did. And, you know, next thing you know, my speech is banned again. Dinosaurs built the pyramids. Hyenas back in Egypt. All my people out in Egypt, are you seeing them? Post some photos, please. Is this of concern? Is there really more rain in Egypt? Is this of bigger concern? Is there kind of climate disruption, which is new language? I watched an old Al Gore video where he was talking about it, and he called it climate disruption. And I thought, that's brilliant. I have no idea what I want to do. That's good. That's good. That means your palette is open to paint whatever you want. Find something you love. What do you like to do? What do you like to do? You could just play YouTube on Twitch. I mean, not play YouTube. I sound old. You play Fortnite on Twitch, make $1 million. Kids are doing it. You gotta be good though. Or you just gotta create a character. Egg prices, New York Times article. Try not to read those, and they try to paywall you. I love how it's like a free, what's in the Constitution? A free press, and all the press costs money now. Irony, is that irony? Before you graduate, Logan, make sure you know what irony is, and literally and figuratively, because those are the things in the adult world where I hear too many adults do it. Just makes them sound dumb. I do it sometimes too, but I'm okay sounding dumb. I'm not trying to pawn myself off as some kind of Ben Shapiro. My feelings run the facts of my life's little daddy's good boy. You know, I'm just here telling you like it is, what I've experienced in my decades on this planet. And it's concerning. The hyenas are back in Egypt. Speaking of Twitch, I recently started streaming. Awesome, there you go. Find it, pursue it, create it, craft it, study the greats. Hassan is on Twitch. Even though I don't watch him on Twitch, I watch his stuff on YouTube. Hassan is a brilliant mind. One of the most brilliant minds of our time. Price of eggs up. Trump taxes. I don't know if you've seen this, and I know it don't pertain to too many people, but you should be concerned, because if you, your parents, your loved one taxes are going up, that's less money. And anybody who makes less, if you make $360,000 a year or more, your taxes will go down. Everybody else below $360,000 a year, your taxes are going up. That's the party of the working people, right? They raised our taxes, raised our egg prices. And what else? Oh, I wanted to mention, because I don't think enough people know about this. Cuba has a lung cancer vaccine. Cuba does. You probably haven't heard about that. The media probably doesn't share that with you all too often. But I just wanted to remind people, so I put the Wikipedia link down below. Because Cuba is amazing. And they have, I mean, there's a guy out of LA that I follow on social media who went to Cuba to become a doctor. Because again, to become a doctor in Cuba is free. But they have a lung cancer vaccine. Cuba does. So just remember that when you're paying your deductibles. Okay, folks? All right, that's it for me for today. I might live stream some Fortnite later. And I'm posting on TikTok again. So go follow me on TikTok at Boston Rob with 3 B's. Here it's 2 B's. TikTok got 3 B's because somebody probably got my handle. I was a late comer to TikTok. So yeah. Follow me on TikTok, because I'm going to post some quick ones, some snippets. That's what I'm going to go post right now. We say, if science don't matter anymore and crime is legal, then the dinosaurs helped build the pyramids. That's going to be my TikTok for right now. I posted 2 things before I did this live, and one of them already got blocked. It said community guidelines. I said, what? Jesus, sensitive. It's weird. I didn't even say anything bad. Free Luigi. So have a good day, Logan. Get back to school, focus, think about what you want to do. Just plan it out in your mind. Remember, failure makes you better. So don't be scared to fail, okay? That's my advice for you for today. Everybody else, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Look out for hyenas if you're in Egypt. Much love, respect. Peace.